there's nothing else that you remember. Do not forget this. The number one rule, right? A happy wife is a happy life. Yes, good man.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
I know it can be stressful.
Okay.
Good job, Bev, because it can be stressful planning a wedding.
I don't even want to go there.
But look, you have all the resources. See, anything he needs, just go to Bev. Bev has it.
Yeah, we'll help you out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now, Miss Gwen.
It's like back to the queen.
The queen lady with all the titles. We ought to make her a shirt with all the titles.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, you were just in another part of this where you had to go and try out. How did that go?
Well, this went well. I won Miss Greater Victor Valley, and so thank you. So later on this month, I will go on to compete for Miss California. And the last week of June, I'm pretty excited. It's a week-long competition. There are 61 of us, and my executive director, Jean McSwain, she is the owner of Athena Jean Salon and Day Spa. She has been preparing me for this pageant, so beauty, like nails, things like that, she has provided for me. So I have a great team behind me for this pageant. I'm excited. There's talent, interview, on-stage question, gown, things like that. So it's a lot, but it'll be fun.
That sounds so exciting, but yet so tiring. It really does.
It's true.
Doesn't it?
No, you're right, because this is the common thing. After the competition, all the girls run for the carbs.
Yes, they do.
They want pancakes, and because they've been eating salads and things like that, and after that, they want French fries. French fries and pancakes.
Hey, you want the best French fries?
What?
Go to Red Robin.
Oh, yes, we love it.
Robin.
Last night, we all went over there after Michael's graduation, and they had them steak fries.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, they're good, good.
I love it there.
Ooh, ketchup and a little salt and why they're hot and crunchy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now, you know what's better than ketchup?
What?
Ranch dressing.
It is.
It is.
You're right.
It makes a boom.
It is.
A nice kick.
Yeah.
It is. You're right.
And
everybody's got to go out and get French fries and ranch dressing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the one thing I always have in my pantry. It's a bottle of ranch dressing. That and oatmeal, and I'm happy.
Hilarious. Yes.
Okay, so I'm sorry, we keep on giggling and
No,
stuff.
okay.
So tell us some more. Now, where is the next part of this? It's not a tryout. What do you actually call it?
It's now competing at the state level.
The state level.
Yes,
okay.
so all of the local title holders will compete for Miss California, and that will be held in Fresno. So, yes, it's all of us together, and then whoever wins Miss California goes on to Miss America.
Holy Toledo.
Yes, and Miss America will be held this September. They've changed it. Miss America was held in January, but now they moved it back to New Jersey and Atlantic City because that's where Miss America originated from.
Yes, it did.
Yes, so they're bringing it back there, and it was normally held in September, so they pushed it to this September. Yes.
And do you know what date they had it, the very first one?
Oh.
No.
No? I don't either. I got to look that up. We got to look that up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Google
we got to. It's probably, 1929 or something, you know?
Yeah, they have the pictures, and the women were really pretty. You can tell the era.
Yes.
You know, in the earlier years, the girls had more plump faces. You can tell the time, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the hairstyles, too,
Yeah, in the 40s, the styles and everything, the 50s, the 60s. It's
Yes.
really cool.
And as it goes up.
Yeah.
Now, when you get to that point, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead,
Now, getting to that point, all right?
Yes.
And when you do the last challenge, right? Let's make it simple. Let's call it the challenge, right? Now, it's almost like you went through before that you have, or whomever, how many young ladies are in this, right? You have to learn everything, what's going on in the world, what's in the news, and all of this, because you don't get a list of the questions beforehand. They just bump them right to you, don't they?
Correct, yes, because you have to learn how to speak well. That's what they're looking for, because when you are an ambassador, whether it's the local, state, or the national title, you will be interviewed, and journalists don't have questions right off the bat. If you have a press conference and you're talking about your platform, then you have to respond as necessary. So they're looking for your great communication skills and how you respond under pressure, because sometimes they will throw a curveball questions at you. So there's nothing in advance. You have to pretty much study, if you will, the current events and things like that, and develop your own opinions beforehand.
That is amazing. And then now, you had to learn how to walk and talk and all the do's and the don'ts and the heels that look like ladders, and all of this. Now, when you get into this part, right?
Yes.
Is it pretty much the same thing, or is there something new that you have to do that you never done before?
It's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is that because there's 61 of us, and even in the national and state titles, there's preliminaries. So it's the same thing as a local title, but they have to go through everyone first with the preliminary competitions. And then after the preliminaries, that's when they start eliminating and start counting down. So for the first week, there will be interviews, preliminary talent, on-stage question, gown, swimsuit. That's all the prelims. And then there's finals, and that's when they'll have like the top 12, and then they'll cut it down from there. So it's the same competition, except they'll be the top 12 instead. Mm-hmm. So yes, it's the same thing, but the prelims and then the finals.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds cool. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I'm too short anyways. They won't let me in there.
No, there's no height specification for
that. Oh, really?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They range in height. People think that you have to be like 6 foot something to be in pageants when you don't. I've seen state title holders that are tall. I've seen some of them that are petite. Mm-hmm. It's not the height that they're looking for. They're looking for a role model, someone that can inspire people and promote community service and things like that. It's not, you have to be 5 foot, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Good. So it's not like in junior high and high school you try out for cheerleading and you had to be 6 feet and higher with legs up to to your armpits. That's good. That's good. I love that one. That's why I never became a cheerleader. And so now when you get to that point, all right, because I am so curious. I love that. And when you get through all of this, and you will be chosen one of the final. We know that already. You're getting. Look at everything that you went through already. I mean, step by step by step, you're walking up that ladder, or them golden stairs, whatever you want to call it, right? All right. When you get up to that point, and you are one of the 12, right? Now, this sounds stupid. I'm sorry, because I don't know. Now, do you have that whole pageant thing like they show on television? Is that the same thing, or did they do something a little different?
Do you mean like on Miss America on television where it's pretty much the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's the same concept. No matter if it's the state or the national level, they'll have the prelims and the finals. So, yes, after they select the top 12, then they will go to, I think it's swimsuit first, and then they have talent, but they'll eliminate each time. So they'll be like the top 12 swimsuit, but then they'll cut down to the top 10 for talent. And then after talent, they'll cut it down again for gown, and then they'll cut it down again for on-stage question. So throughout the finals, people will be eliminated until they have the top 5, and then that's when they rank from queen, then first all the way to 4th runner-up.
That is cool.
Yes.
And one more question. Yes. Now, when they have the New Year's parade down there in Pasadena, right, and they have the queen there in the court and everything, you're going to be on that float, right?
I hope so, yes.
Oh, that's going to be cool. That is going to be so cool. And one more thing, because I know we're running way late again, as always, is do you have one piece of advice to give to all the young ladies out there in elementary, junior high, and high school?
Yes, I do. One message that I would like to communicate is to be yourself and to be confident in yourself, because if you do not believe in yourself first, then who will? It is very important to stand your ground with your morals and your values and things like that, and not to be afraid to stand your ground. If you believe in something, you stick to it. And whatever you want to do, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, dentist, whatever you like to be, stick to that and believe in yourself. Do not let anyone deter you from your goals and your dreams.
And like you were going to become a lawyer. Hey, I am so when I heard that, I got yay, and you were going to go for entertainment.
Yes.
And so as soon as you graduate, you call me and I hire you, and bada bing, bada boom, the whole family's back together again.
Yes, that sounds great to me.
Yeah, don't you love it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you next week, same time, same station. And if you just tuned in, you missed it. You're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. And that's about it. Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band's walking us out of the station. Thank you, David. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Miss Grand Valley, Mia and Rob. Thank you. And again, congratulations to the winner. Her name was...
I have it here. Keep going, Beth.
Okay, and the winner for the first gift certificate for Anna's Linen on June... Ashonda. Yeah. On June 29th, and next week we'll be talking about that. Okay, guys, that's it. Ciao.